So let's start out this video with some good news. Guys, not every home in San Diego is over that $1 million mark yet. So that means for you, your San Diego lifestyle is still within reach. But do not wait too long because property values here in San Diego tend to double every 7 to 10 years. So here's your pro tip. Buy now. Do not sit on the sidelines. Many of the folks who have been waiting are now priced out of the San Diego market altogether. I am super excited because today we are exploring the city of Vista in North San Diego County, and we are showing you exactly where you can still find homes on that lower end of the $1 million range, along with homes at $800,000 to the $900,000 range. And yes, this area has some homes still under the $700,000 range. Guys, if we were to look in the neighboring communities of San Marcos or Encinitas or Carlsbad, these types of homes would be anywhere from $200,000 to $400,000 or more. You're wondering why it's so much more affordable in this area? Well, you're gonna have to stick around to find out, because at the end of this video, we're gonna show you some of the most affordable options for people who are just starting out, and some estate style homes at much more reasonable prices than the other parts of San Diego. You have a little bit of everything here in Vista, so you definitely are not going to want to miss it. So let's go explore all the great neighborhoods and the price points. The number one comment that we hear is home prices are so expensive in San Diego. How do people afford it? Unless you have a large down payment for your home, most people actually work their way up the ladder, starting out with a small house or even a condo, using the incredible appreciation that we see in San Diego. Then they take those steps up the ladder and eventually get into their forever dream home, which you can totally do in an area like Vista. Guys, there are fun, walkable neighborhoods like this that are close to the vibrant downtown village area. You can find both older and newer communities, and even properties where you can get larger lots and actually feel like you're out in the country. Plus, the great part is most neighborhoods are only 10 to 15 minutes or so away from the 78, 76, or even the 15 freeways, contributing to the number one reason it's so much more affordable here, because the value for coastal neighborhoods really shoots up compared to an inland area like this, where in Vista, you're 15, maybe 20 minutes to the beach. By the way, we listen to you. So if you would, please be sure to leave a comment down below about the areas in San Diego that you would like us to explore next. So let's get started with the kind of homes that you're gonna find in the lower end of the $1 million range. Homes like these in the neighboring communities of San Marcos and Carlsbad are gonna be much higher. So get ready to be shocked, but in a good way. We get it. Most people are looking for a good value for their money. And yes, you can find master plan communities like this area called Shadow Ridge, built in the late 80s. You've got this whole community wrapped around the Shadow Ridge golf course. A lot of the developments in this area have clubhouses with community pool areas. You're going to find a lot of kids playing, and neighbors are out walking their dogs. It's easy to hop on that 78 freeway from here. Now, HOAs will range anywhere from $46 a month to over $260 a month. Just depends on the exact community that you're in. So I feel like Shadow Ridge is your pretty typical Southern California neighborhood, but there are parts of Vista that don't resemble this at all. North of the 78 is one of my favorite neighborhoods in North County here, off of Winter Creek Road. Now, this is where you're gonna get your space, your custom home, a big yard and privacy. Hey, homes like these for less than $1.5 million, which if you were north in Bonsall or Fallbrook, or maybe even in Carlsbad, you'd be over $2 million. So if areas like this, tucked away affordable spots, speak to you, we know where to look to help you find the perfect place. And the good news is there are areas like this all over San Diego. It's not just here in Vista. You know, our contact info is down below in the description. Let us know what you're searching for. We'd be happy to help you find it. Now we're leaving that $1 million range and we're going to head into the $800,000 to $900,000 range. Now, one of the things I really like about Vista is how the freeway splits through the city. So getting to the 78 to commute for work is pretty easy from any part of the city. I love that they've invested heavily in their downtown village area. It's making all these local restaurants and shops and fun things like the Wave Water Park super accessible. But when it comes to housing, sure, you'll find master plan communities here and there like Shadow Ridge, along with some other smaller, older tract home communities, which are budget friendly, and we will get to those next. But what you're getting in that $800,000 to $900,000 range is pretty nice. In fact, most neighborhoods in Vista are more rural, with less of that cookie cutter look to them, like up here off of East Vista Way and Foothill Drive. You're getting decent sized lots with yard space for everyone's favorite new value add feature, an ADU. Or if you're like me and my family, space to park an RV and a jet ski and still have room for an orchard and a garden. Oh, and if you do have a green thumb like me, Vista is your spot. One of the best climates for year-round growing. So if you want or need space, this might be the right fit for you. On to the neighborhoods in that $700,000 range. Guys, remember, you're inland, about 15 to 20 minutes to the coast. No extreme heat in the summers like what you'll find out in Escondido, and less of that May gray and June gloom that you'd experience when you're right along the coast. Now, this is what it's really like to live in San Diego's most affordable suburbs. We're not in your top-rated areas like Carlsbad, Encinitas, or San Marcos, but what happens here is the value of what you get for your dollar. These areas are much more friendly on your family's budget. This area north of the 78 freeway between Melrose Drive and East Vista Way is an older section of Vista, where you're going to find homes built between the late 50s to the 70s. Typically, you're going to see a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house around 1,000 square feet. Homes around here range from as low as $549,900 for an updated twin home where you do have one neighboring wall and you own half of the duplex. Now, that place that's listed for sale right now is only 792 square feet. But keep in mind, that's less than some of the condos in this area. Most homes around here are actually priced right around that $700,000 mark right now. It's important that you understand San Diego's market isn't like other areas. We are still seeing prices increase due to lack of inventory of homes and high demand. Those two factors are driving up home prices. Even when other parts of the nation are seeing things kind of flatten out, that is just not the case here. So when homes come on the market in these lower price ranges, they will go quickly with multiple offers. You must position yourself as a competitive buyer. We shot a video about that recently, and we're going to include a link for you to check out. So as promised, here are a couple of your most affordable options in Vista right now in February of 2024. You've got a condo in this complex listed for $434,900 right now. Now, it is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. You're a few stoplights away from the 78. And this unit is move-in ready. Hey, if you do need a 2-bedroom, there's a complex that has one listed at $485,000, and this one has a garage. Believe it or not, my dad sold 2 or maybe 3 of these units years ago for around $130,000, guys. Remember when we said property values tend to double every 7 to 10 years? Home appreciation in San Diego is how you work your way up that ladder. Now, if you are curious about getting more of an estate type of property, check out these. Up on this hill, you've got some west-facing ocean views from some of these homes. Right now, there's a home listed in this neighborhood that's just under $1.5 million. It's a bit over an acre. It has a 50-tree orchard, solar, a lush landscape, and that coveted indoor-outdoor living space that San Diego is known for. Okay, stop drooling. See why we love filming these videos for you? Because there's so many different types of properties and communities, unique neighborhoods and cities within San Diego County. Yet, they all offer a wide range of price points and lifestyles. All you have to do is reach out to us for a one-on-one consultation. We absolutely love matching people like you up with the right place to call home. And if you do want to see more of what life is all about here in San Diego, check out this video next.